Namaste. Hello my friends, and welcome to the Leo Lightwork Meditation Station. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you today. Thank you so very much for your presence. If you're new, thank you for being here. We go live every day, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're returning, thank you so much for joining us here once again. So yes, we come together to meditate, to do this spiritual practice, to continue transforming into the highest versions of ourselves by transforming and transmuting all these different energies within us to be energies that are full of life, love, light, vibrance, and creativity. So if this resonates with you, please do like the video, give the video a share, subscribe to the channel, and continue to support this work as we do this work that is so important in community. So here we are, Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. Today we're going to be working with our Sacral Chakra, and we're going to be focusing on our creativity. So let's go ahead and get things started by clearing our space. I'm going to be using our Lightwork Universal Sacred Sage Spray. And I release any energies that are no longer serving me, any negativity that may be surrounding me, any fears that may be limiting me. So it is. Now we're going to go ahead and anoint with our sacred meditation oils, some at our third eye for what we know, some at our wrists for what we do, some at our ankles for where we go. And yes, so we always clear our space to balance our energies, to raise our vibration, to raise our frequency, to get us in that space where we are ready for meditation. And then we anoint at our three major meridian points, which is our third eye, our wrists, and our ankles, to get optimal energetic flow. So let's go ahead and dial into the space now with a gratitude prayer. I invite you to close your eyes as we dial into this sacred oneness, as we dial into the infinite intelligence, source energy of love and light, peace and harmony, balanced vibration, creativity, motivation, inspiration, wisdom, knowledge, joy, strength, and happiness. All these beautiful energies that are surrounding us, that are within us, that are through all time and space. And we like to express our deepest form of gratitude for another day to do the great works. We're grateful for this mind, this body, this spirit, this time, this place, and this space. So grateful for the ability to come together in community to do the spiritual practice of meditation, to continue to transform our inner and our outer worlds. I bless this time, I bless this space, and everyone in it. We do this in the name of all that is good. Amen, aho, and so it is. So yes, today we are focusing on our creativity. I pulled up a quote today by Maya Angelou, and she says that you can't use up creativity. The more you use it, the more you have. What a beautiful, beautiful statement right there. The more you use, the more you have. There is an endless reservoir of creativity that lies inside of each and every one of us. And the more that we use it, the more that we produce, the more that we create awareness around there, the more that we practice our craft, the more we expand our consciousness, the more we dive into our creative self, our creative projects, the more creativity that just comes from it. And so that is amazing. So yes, may we all continue to cultivate that creativity within us in every way, shape, and form that may come out. And indeed, let us let it come out, because we know that it wants to come out. As we live in a creative world, creative universe, we just look around at nature. Nature is always creating. There's always something happening. And so just like us, we follow in those footsteps, those energetic footsteps, and we cultivate and we bring forth the creativity that lies within us. We utilize those gifts, those talents and abilities that only we possess, and we deliver them in a way that only we can deliver them. So yes, what a beautiful, beautiful statement right there. And now I have our affirmation pulled up, so if you would please repeat after me. I am talented with great creativity and intelligence. My ideas are innovative and useful. I am creative and have the will and the courage to take advantage of my talents and to put them out into the universe. I increase my ingenuity in everything that I do. Creativity flows through every part of my being. Every part of my mind, my body, and spirit are absolutely divinely creative. And so it is. So today, the crystal that I chose to work with is orange calcite. Very good for creativity. And we're going to be going ahead and reading from the Crystal Spirit Oracle, again by Colette Baron Reed. And this is the card here. Get a nice look at that. And so the book says, the essential meaning is creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, sensuality and sexuality. The creative force of the conscious universe flows through you, and this is a fertile time for you as you feel the connection to the source of all inventiveness. Right now, your ability to channel creativity and birth something new is exceptional. Orange Calcite Spirit reminds us that these messages are here to fully inhabit the role of the artist and the co-creator that we are. The creative type, the creative life, the creative way of living is to be lived by each and every individual. Being playful as you exercise your imagination will help you recognize what you want to co-create and how you might take action onward, fulfilling your deepest desires. As you begin to craft something new, you will find inspiration, and you will be filled with optimism because the conscious universe is actually coming through you to express itself. You are both the created and the co-creator, an expression of the conscious universe, and one who expresses its creativity. So yes, this goes along with what we were talking a little bit about yesterday, that we are co-creating this experience with spirit. And so in my daily affirmations, I always say that spirit is working through me as I am working through spirit. Spirit is expressing itself through me as I express myself through spirit. So this constant co-creation, this constant energetic force, this space that we can all, again, dial into. And I believe we dial into it whether we kind of consciously or unconsciously realize it sometimes. When someone is just dialing into the piece of art that they're working on, whether they're painting, whether they're making a piece of music, whether they're sculpting, whether they're drafting a building, whether they're taking a walk, a meditative walk. When we dial into these spaces, again, knowingly or unknowingly, we connect with this energy. But when we put more intention and thought into that and know that we are expressing ourselves through spirit, as spirit is expressing ourselves through us, then that takes it to a whole nother level. That's like we have the power of the universe at our backs, pushing us forward, onward, and upward. So it's a very interesting concept, and I invite you to bring that into your awareness, into your consciousness, and try that and see what happens when you are being creative, knowing that we are indeed supported by the universe in this creative realm that we live in, where all things are possible. So again, everything we take a look around at, most of the things that we use on a daily basis, everything started as a thought, and then a person or a team of people put that thought into action and started to create what it is that we are seeing, we're using, what we are experiencing all throughout our days here. And so knowing that we are all great creators, capable of everything and anything, it's really about resonance and what gets us up out of bed in the morning, what gets us excited. If you're a musician, you might not be creating the next computer program for the world, or the next building for people, or building the next school, but you're going to create a beautiful piece of music for people to enjoy, to love, and to spend their time with. And that just goes along with everything and anything. So part of this meditation is going to continue to cultivate all the artists out there and the art that they're currently creating in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Because again, everything is an art. Everything and anything done by a person is an art, can be an art in some way, shape, or form. And then this is for the people that maybe are searching for their art, their creative outlet. But it's such a beautiful thing to have in our lives, is that creative outlet, to be able to express ourselves in a different way, to kind of break up the normal structures of the day, of the weeks, of the months, of the years, to have something that, only we can go and do. And again, it's a meditative experience, it's a creative experience. And then, hey, yeah, maybe we can take that and join other people and do these acts with other people. Share our gifts in every way, shape, and form. So yes, let's go ahead and start to dial into today's meditation. So I'm going to go ahead and start our timer. And I invite you to close your eyes. And if you're sitting in a chair, let's go ahead and sit up straight. Let's have our feet firmly planted on the floor below. Let's have our hands on top of our knees with our palms facing towards the sky above. If we're laying down, that is great. Let us just make sure we're laying down nice and flat again, so we have a nice passageway for the breath. Our hands down by our sides with our palms facing up towards the sky above. Now let's go ahead and do a nice cleansing breath. Let's go ahead and inhale deeply through the nose and exhale fully through the mouth. Let's go ahead and inhale. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and do a body scan to make sure that we're not holding any tension anywhere. Let's make sure that we're very relaxed, very comfortable as we dial into this sacred space. Now let's go ahead and imagine in our third eye, our mind's eye, that we are outside on this beautiful summer day. The birds are chirping, the sky is blue, and the sun is radiant. And as we look up at that central sun, we see these beautiful rays of golden sunlight begin to make their way down through the atmosphere, through the sky, through the clouds, coming closer and closer to us until this light begins to pour in through the tops of our head, through our crown chakra. And now watch this light as it travels down our bodies, through all of our chakras, passing through our crown, our third eye, our throat, our heart, our solar plexus, our sacral, and our root, clearing and cleansing, activating and energizing every single chakra in our body, every single cell, every strand of DNA, raising our frequency. Let's focus that light on our sacral chakra and see that chakra as a disc that is spinning. And as we let this golden light work, we see this disc begin to spin faster and faster and begin to glow a beautiful orange color. Just like that beautiful orange calcite. And this is a good time to set an intention. You can set a personal intention. I will set a collective intention. And that is for us to indeed to continue to create all the things that we are here to create as great creators and co-creators. Working hand in hand with spirit, with others, taking that time by ourselves, cultivating all of our practices, creating that balance, expressing ourselves fully, doing all the things that we are here to do, using those natural gifts and talents and abilities to share with the world, to express ourselves in such a way that we create bright lights for all the world to see, sending out the highest energies of peace and love and harmony, balance, vibration, creativity, to create the beautiful world that we all envision. gentle breath in through the nose and out through the nose as we see this light continue to travel down our bodies, out through the soles of our feet, into the earth below, traveling through many layers of earth until it reaches the heart of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, grounding us in from the heavens above to the earth below. We are tuned in, tapped in, and turned on by these universal frequencies. Now let's continue to breathe. Let's get very quiet. Let's get very still. If any thoughts come, we'll let them pass as we dial deep into today's meditation. chakra in our body, clearing and cleansing, fully activating and energizing every single part of our being, raising our vibration, filling us with that light. We see this light continue to travel up our bodies, back out to the tops of our heads, going through the sky, back through the atmosphere, and back to its home in that central sun. May we remember that we always have that light with us. We're made from that light. We take that light with us and share it with everyone that we meet. We are the light workers. We do this in the name of all that is good. Okay, my friends, I invite you to create some movement in your bodies. Maybe move your fingers, move your toes, whatever feels right. Go ahead and open our eyes. And we are back. Trusting that was an expansive experience for you, my friends. Trusting we indeed did some great work here today. We raised those vibrations, and we absolutely cultivated that creativity within us all. Yeah, definitely had some downloads during that. And so people talk about going back to that childhood wonderment. Like, what does that mean exactly? And I feel like that means just being open to everything and anything that comes into our consciousness, and getting excited about things, and allowing ourselves to get excited about things, and allowing ourselves to pursue whatever it is that our heart is truly yearning. Some people love to cook. Some people love to do horticulture and gardening. Some people maybe wanted to learn how to build things but never did. So there's just so many classes available. There's YouTube. Now that things are turning around, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of in-person things that are popping up. And so I just truly invite you to just follow that rabbit hole, see where it goes. Because if it's coming to you, it's coming to you for a reason. It could be anything. You always wanted to learn how to paint. There's so many different ways to express ourselves, so many art forms, there's so many ways of just connecting with other people, connecting with ourselves, and I feel like it's such a beautiful practice to have these things in our lives, whether it's a hobby or an art form, because again, I believe that it truly is very meditative, because there comes to a point where we're just not thinking, we're just doing, we're just creating, we're just in that state where we are working with spirit. Spirit is working with us. We're not thinking about the past, we're not thinking about the future, we're just totally in the present. And that's what's so magical about meditation, because that's the whole point, really. One of the major points of meditation is to clear our minds, to not think about the past, to not think about the future, to just kind of give everything a rest and a reset almost of sorts. Creating that space, allowing for like the newness to come in. And so yes, absolutely invite you to explore all of the creativity that is within you, and I can't wait to see what comes from it. Please do share that in the comments below on this video and let us know. Absolutely. Morning day. Thank you for being here. Yes, yes, yes. So that is beautiful. Let's go ahead and start to close this space, and then we will say a few words before we say our salutations. So, we would like to express our deepest form of gratitude for this time together today, to do this sacred practice, meditation, to explore our inner worlds, to create our outer worlds, to dive deep into our self-expression, our creativity, all the magic that is within us, all the magic that is within others, knowing that we indeed are born with these innate gifts and talents and abilities that come out and express express themselves at all different times in our lives. May we continue to cultivate these gifts, these talents, and these abilities by expressing themselves in the creative way that only we can. And then again, share that gift with the world. Please continue to bless us, our families, our friends, and the entire world as we continue to do these great works. We do this in the name of all that is good. Amen. Aho. So it is. Yes, yes, my friends. So, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, give it a share. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you know all the times that we're going live and when new content is uploaded. And again, we go live every day at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And so look forward to many more meditations with you. And if you were interested in supporting the work and getting your own sacred sage spray and meditation oils, you can find those along with other items that I create over at the Leo Lightwork Etsy shop. Please feel free to connect with me on all your favorite social media platforms. I'm on them all. Everything is under @LeoLightwork. And hey, reach out, send me a message, let me know how you're doing, see what's going on. You know, we're building community here. We're just getting started. Just started this channel over the last year, but really started ramping up and doing daily videos as of June 1st. And yeah, so we're about a little over 3 weeks in, and yeah, having a lot of fun with it, and really looking forward to seeing how this grows and where it goes. And so yes, we also have a Patreon that is in its early stages, so feel free to head on over there, check that out. We're going to be doing a lot of cool different practices, different events, different gatherings, workshops, all kinds of fun things to do together, again, in community. And then you can join the mailing list, the newsletter that will be coming out once or twice a month. You can sign up over at leolightwork.com, and just know that all of your support, no matter if it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a follow, a purchase on the Etsy shop, it all goes a long, long way. It really helps me to continue my work, lets me know that this is resonating with people. It enables me to continue my work in music and in spirituality, and I am manifesting the next chapter in my life. I'm buying a school bus, converting that into a Skoolie tiny home, hitting the road, taking the work of music and spirituality from city to city, state to state, country to country, wherever that bus can go, that's where we're going to go. So yeah, we'll be at music festivals, spiritual gatherings, we'll be doing humanitarian work. There's a lot of work to be done. And so, you know, that is an ultimate goal. Thinking ahead here is, you know, we're building this community here, and there's going to be opportunities for us to meet up, you know, not just virtually, but IRL, in real life, you know, out there in the 3D, mixing it up, shaking it up, doing the work. So, yes, if that interests you, again, stick around. We're just getting started, and I truly appreciate your presence. It means the world. So, y'all have a wonderful day. See you right here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And until then, my friends, send you all infinite love and infinite light. And as we go forth, may we have peace in our thoughts, peace in our words, peace in our hearts. From my heart to yours, namaste.